What's up, everybody? And it's your ass at homeboy with another reaction. We are gonna do something a little, you know what I mean? Something I haven't done in a minute, man. It's been a while since I've done any of these type of videos, so we're gonna do that today. This one is the chilling final hours of Gangsta Boo. So that's what we're gonna do, man. If you guys don't have a public channel, go ahead and do that. Take that quick second, subscribe to the channel. 5,000 subscribers to goal. I'm trying to hit that, you know what I'm saying? I haven't been reacting lately. I've been just too busy working, too tired to doing any videos. But I try my best to do as much as I can on the weekends when I do get home, man. Uh I don't have enough what is shit called? I don't have enough alone time in the Airbnb, so I have through two roommates. I can't be doing reaction with these motherfuckers in the back making all this noise, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, we're gonna do Gangsta Boo. Sad thing, she passed away this year. A lot of good rappers have been passing away lately, man. So this was the first female out of what, Memphis, right? Memphis, I think Gangsta Boo, the Chrissy's Mafia. But yeah, man, hope you guys will like this, and let's see what goes on, man. Let's see if tell us something new. Cause shit, I don't know how she passed away, and I'm kind of curious, man. Rest in peace to her, man. But yeah, before we get started with anything, you guys already know, man. I'm gonna hit y'all my intro. So grab your blunts, your liquor, whatever you're gonna do to watch this reaction. Go get that ready. Subscribe to the channel, and yeah, be right back. Hold on. But Three Six Mafia, man, legends. You know what I'm saying? Legends. Gangsta Boo, one of the first gangsta female rappers out there, boy. Not one of the first, but she's out of Memphis. Yeah, one of the first. And she did a thing. She stamped her name in that, and she stamped her name in that boy with the Mafia boys. But shit. Let's see what happened. And once again, rest in peace, man. Sad, 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 sad. Let's get it, like, let's get it.
Mitchell, considered a pioneer for female rap in the 90s.
We begin with breaking news at 10. Beloved Memphis rapper Gangsta Boo of 3-6 Mafia.
But it's believed she died from a fentanyl overdose.
What?
And I guess she was supposed to go home the night before, but either the plane got canceled or she got, she missed the flight or something.
If it's that fentanyl overdose, man, that's crazy, bro. Like, man, you know not to be buying these pills from the streets, man. These pills they sell in the streets, they are laced with something because they coming from the south, from the border. You know what I mean? And they be putting all types of chemicals in that shit, man. Y'all should know not to be messing with that. If you do opioids, which I don't, you know what I mean? You shouldn't do opioids if you don't need them, if you're not prescribed by doctors. But if you guys do not see bottle pharmacy labels, don't mess with them. Because if they don't come with the label, that means they're manufactured in somebody's garage, people's little homemade laboratories, and they add too much just to make that pure as hell and kill you. So do not buy them if you don't see the pharmacy logo, man. That's if you do them. Don't do them. If you don't do opioids, don't start. That's not the way to do it, man. But if you do it, make sure you see that pharmacy logo, man. Because if not, that's a death sentence right there, man. Just be careful. Be careful. Don't do it though.
Or something like that. So she decided to stay one more night. And I guess her and her brother were partying. And, according to some reports, I guess they had taken some, which ended up being laced with fentanyl.
Dale Lawrence is a longtime friend of Gangsta Boo and tells WREG that the beloved rapper had recently become depressed prior to her death.
She lost her father. That was a very big blow for her. She was a daddy's girl, and it was many nights I prayed with her and just talked her through her grief. So I'm glad to know she's at peace.
Ready to be an e-commerce pioneer? Bluehost has step-by-step WordPress onboarding to make creating and running a
It's the year 2022. The world is recovering from the pandemic and finding back some sort of balance. Artists finally have the freedom to let their creativity shine without being locked down or restricted from performing in crowds. December 31st, 2022. The Queen of Memphis, Lola Mitchell, was one such artist enjoying her life. Her alias, Gangsta Boo, was known in the industry as one belonging to a 90s legend that paved the way for female artists of the future. That final night of the year, Gangsta Boo, along with her brother Marcus Curtis, were out in Memphis, Tennessee to enjoy a show by fellow Memphis legends 8-Ball and MJG.
8-Ball and MJG, they wasn't with them, but they went to their show. They had a show in Memphis down here, and Boo, her brother and them went to the show.
Gangsta Boo was also there for more than enjoying the floor. She was also carded to perform and give fans the music that made her respected in hip-hop. Her final posts online were clips from that venue before the show kicked off. She had one last conversation with her lifelong partner, Emmett Flores, before getting into performance mode. Flores would end the conversation by telling the love of his life, Gangsta Boo, he loved her and to be safe. She would share a heartwarming gesture, sending him a picture of them together back on New Year's in 2017. And he would send her back a picture before they finished conversing that night. They were to be reunited on Tuesday, January 3rd, 2023, when he was supposed to pick her up. But that day would only arrive for one of the pair. Gangsta Boo would lose her life before they could meet once more. The concert energy filled, and the night was moving along without a hitch. But that was about to change, as things were about to take a dark turn. Somewhere along the line, Gangsta Boo and her brother decided to indulge in some paraphernalia. Everyone has their vices, but some vices come with a higher price than others. A physical price. Gangsta Boo and her brother would allegedly partake in what was supposed to be coke. But within this batch, they got what was rumored to be something mixed in. Reports would state that her brother would actually overdose that night and had to be hospitalized. Luckily, his system was able to be flushed, and he was revived from that life-threatening experience. Gangsta Boo, however, who was also allegedly partaking in the paraphernalia, wasn't as fortunate as her brother. Sunday, January 1st.
Man, that's crazy, dog. These drugs are not safe for nobody, man. You shouldn't do drugs to begin with. I ain't gonna lie, bro. But like you said, everybody has vices. It's sad, bro, when you gotta carry, man, just to, if you do drugs, if you do coke, opioids, whatever your vice is, man, hopefully you stop and you recover. But if you do that, it's sad, but you're gonna have to carry yourself some Narcan in your goddamn purse, man. If you know there's this drugs out there that's killing you guys, and you guys need to be safe, y'all better get some of that Narcan, man. You know what I mean? Just in case you feel funny, you snort that, you pop that, you feel funny, y'all better get that Narcan out. Bust that out quick. You know what I mean? It'll save your life without you even knowing. You might save somebody else's life with that. But like I said, man, these drugs, wherever they come from, we know where they come from, right? They come from homemade laboratories, man. But these people are poisoning these drugs. They're making these drugs so pure so you can get addicted, but it kills you after the first try. So I don't know why they would make drugs so it could kill you. Because I thought they wanted to make money, not kill people to stop the money flow. But that's sad, man. Don't do drugs, man. Do not do drugs at all. Like I said, if it doesn't have a pharmacy label on that bad boy, don't do it, man. Real shit. Rest in peace, Gangsta Boy, and all the guys that overdose off drugs. Miller, Mac Miller. Rest in peace of him too, man. Oh, Juice World, man. Everybody that overdosed, man. It could have been prevented.
2023. New Year's Day. Officers responded just before 2:20 p.m. Sunday to a person down call to a home
Give me some
on
Red
Rains
Bull.
Road.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna give a Red Bull.
What's up? Hey, what's up, man? Hey, you watching this shit? Come on, man. Show me some love. Subscribe to the channel, man. For real. Show me some love.
Got the Red Bull. Let's get it.
In the Whitehaven neighborhood, and unfortunately, it was there they found Lola Mitchell, aka Gangsta Boo, unresponsive on her porch and was unable to resuscitate her. Her other half, unbeknownst to what had occurred, was watching a game while he was awaiting Tuesday's arrival, where they would be reunited. But that reality was about to be shattered with a direct message on his Instagram, which would turn his world upside down, informing him of Gangsta Boo's passing.
I was just talking to her the night before she performed with 8-Ball and MJG, and I told her I loved her. I told her to be safe. She sent me a picture of us on New Year's from 2017, and I sent a picture back, and I was watching football the next day, and someone hit me up on Instagram. That's how I found out.
It was a moment that broke him to his very core. She was his heartbeat.
Man, she was just really, she was so funny, dude. She's funny. She's one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life. And we used to, like, dance, and it's crazy, man. I just can't believe I'm here, man.
Just like that, it went from enjoying the thing she loved most, music, to becoming one of the biggest losses in music history. At the time, it was unknown what might have been the reason for her passing. Onlookers speculated an orchestrated hit or controlled substances. Clips of the police presence began flooding social media with everyone in disbelief of what they were witnessing. Soon, news outlets globally had one story on their screen: the passing of the hip-hop icon, Gangsta Boo.
Well, about 20 minutes ago, we saw a van with whited-out windows pull up. They loaded a body into the back, and it took off. In fact, if I step out of the way, you can actually still see right in the front of that police car. They've taken down the tape there in front of the driveway.
The music industry collectively felt the pain of her loss, and it was evident in the outpour of condolences and praise for the lost legend.
Here's one thing you need to do before buying anything online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch this.
Her close friend, Daz Dillinger, recalls the message she sent just the night before. She sounded so happy, full of life, just showing love.
What's up, y'all? Want to give a great condolences to my homegirl, Gangsta Boo, Lola Mitchell. She had just called me last night. These are the messages she left for me.
Thank you, Daz. Like, I didn't expect that, but it's like formation. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Thank you, Daz. I love you.
Love you too, Lola. Another message.
You one of the most goofiest gangster I know. I love you, Daz.
But at the end of those messages, there were hints foreshadowing what was around the corner the next couple hours of her life. Gangsta Boo tried to finish a sentence, but stopped and uttered the statement, "No, dude, I'm high."
Send me your number so I could text you my new number. My number, actually, no, I could give it to you. No, dude, I'm high.
Her passing was unexpected. She was lively, always fun, and bringing smiles on everyone's faces.
I can steal your gift, lady. Like, okay. I was explaining to MJG that I'm putting a filter on this. Just, you don't look bad with the filter. Yeah, mate. Yeah, look at the video.
At the time, Gangsta Boo was making her return to music and made it known in a Billboard interview that just occurred not long ago in December 2022. When asked about what's next in her future, Gangsta Boo made it known she was working on a new project called The Blueprint and was hopeful it would be ready for release in the first quarter of 2023. Gangsta Boo was collaborating with A-list producers like Drummer Boy and expressed her excitement to working with the new generation of female MCs coming out of the city.
What about Juicy
At the
Fruit,
time,
baby?
her latest single,
Juicy Fruit
Sucker
name
Free,
at?
gave fans a taste of that Gangsta Boo they loved until the project's arrival. Gangsta Boo was about to continue her legacy as an all-time great MC, but her passing snatched it all away. Investigators would reveal there wasn't yet an official cause of death, but they found narcotics, and unofficially the reason for her passing was allegedly due to an overdose caused by fentanyl. Her former 3-6 Mafia crewmate, Crunchy Black, who was like a brother to her, would later do a Vlad TV interview where he appeared to confirm details surrounding her passing with the addition of some pretty shocking information as to how she received laced fentanyl. According to Crunchy Black, the substance she took, which had the fentanyl mixed into it, was coke.
8 Ball of MJG, they wasn't with them, but they went to their show. They had a show in Memphis down here, and Boo, her brother and them went to the show, and whoever they got the from, they end up
My boy look like he on something too. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. He look like he moving like he on something too, boy. Unless he just sad and upset. I mean, if it is, my bad, man. But he might just be sad, bro, heartbroken. But we don't know. People be fun, they be doing those crazy, funny moves. Have you seen people that are? Have you ever been around drug addicts? People that do that. You know the movements. You know the little, the slurs and all that shit that comes out, man. So Crunchy Black, boy. I hope you just heartbroken, my boy.
being, like you said, laced with fentanyl.
This is where some very dark details began to emerge from the interview. Crunchy Black, knowing how loved and respected Gangsta Boo was in the city of Memphis, was puzzled.
My boy's face blends in with the goddamn Scully, dog. I mean, that shit like it's just one piece, boy. Yeah, you can't even. Yeah, you don't know when the face mask ends and starts, but boy blends just in with that shit, boy.
As to who would give her
Crunchy
coke
Black for real.
laced with fentanyl. From his perspective, he believed it had to be someone who was out to do her wrong and had a personal vendetta to harm her.
And I was kind of puzzled out there.
He gonna say somebody's name. Oh shit, who could it be? I hope he does say something name, bro. Hey, if somebody didn't like her, he know who it is, bro. So he gonna mention some name, probably somebody close to her, like a family member or somebody that act like a family member. Let me see.
Because
Let me shut up.
ain't nobody in Memphis really would give Gangsta Boo fentanyl. So, for me, I don't give a who you is or what you claim you is and how you claim you are. I kind of feel like somebody else put that on her,
That was an eye-opener to how Gangsta Boo's final hours came to be. But what he said next narrowed down the speculation to a single individual.
Oh, man, goddamn ass. Oh, you guys be killing it.
An individual the average persons would not normally suspect to be capable of something like that. Crunchy Black suspected her brother, Marcus Curtis, had something to do with purposely giving her the coke laced with fentanyl.
Because, her brother, I just feel like he did some foul.
Why would he?
Nah, it can't be, man. I don't give a damn, bro, but hey, people do some weird shit, right? But I don't believe him, but it could have. If he did, it probably an accident, not knowing. But can't no siblings kill each other, man. I don't give a damn. Siblings can't do it. They don't hate each other that much to do that to their sibling. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. There's siblings that do kill each other, and I'm only saying this to a certain type of people. Mexicans and brothers, we don't kill our brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? We hate and love each other, but we don't go to the extent of killing them motherfuckers. Feel me? So I'm gonna leave that to the other people that do that shit. But I don't believe it was probably an accident. If it was, I'm gonna say it is. But if what Country Black said that the brother, it must have been he didn't know about it, and somebody just gave it to him, or it wasn't even him to begin with. But I'm saying us brown and black, well, brown and black is brown and brown because they're not black, they're brown. We don't kill each other's siblings, bro. We have love for our brothers, so I don't think that's a possibility, man. But you never know, man. This world is crazy nowadays, bro. Money does do funny things to people, so.
Why did he make such a serious allegation? Crunchy Black would go into further detail of what was happening behind the scenes between Gangsta Boo and her brother that led to his alleged ill feelings towards her. Turns out, Marcus Curtis blames
Hold on,
Gangsta
bro.
Boo for his past.
Hello? What's up?
My landlord and my girl,
Okay.
but I can still. You want me to still book the place?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me do it right now. Then I'll tell you how much to send me.
All right.
I'm not gonna be there, but it's still gonna be under my name.
All right.
All right. I'll text you.
All right. Peace.
All right. Bye.
Incarceration and was upset she couldn't. Curtis blames Gangsta Boo feelings towards her. Turns out, Marcus Curtis blames Gangsta Boo for his scenes. Crunchy Black would go into further detail of what was happening behind the scenes between Gangsta Boo and her brother that led to his alleged ill feelings towards her. Turns out, Marcus Curtis blames Gangsta Boo for his past incarceration and was upset she couldn't always send him money. He went as far as saying his sister set him up, according to Crunchy Black.
The nigga used to be mad like a motherfucker because she wasn't able to send him money all the fucking time. It wasn't really, they tried to blame the shit on her and say, Boo set that shit up.
The incident Crunchy Black was referencing dates back to July 23, 2009, where Lola Mitchell, aka Gangsta Boo, and her brother were charged in connection with robbing a Dollar General store in Olive Branch, Mississippi. She was charged with conspiracy to commit armed burglary.
A Dollar General?
Reports state that a male suspect confronted a female clerk at gunpoint outside the store. The female clerk and the male clerk were then ordered to put the cash from the safe and in the register in shopping bags before being ordered to lie down on the floor. Curtis was arrested on December 4th by the Shelby County Sheriff's Department and charged. According to the Olive Branch police, the weapon used was tied to another crime, which led to Curtis's capture. Mitchell, aka Gangsta Boo, turned herself into Olive Branch authorities after a warrant was issued for her arrest. She was released on a $100,000 bond, while Curtis was extradited from Memphis and booked into the DeSoto County Jail on a $100,000 bail. Gangsta Boo would give a public statement denying any involvement with the accusations and distance herself from her brother Marcus Curtis, as she stood unwavering of her innocence. If Crunchy Black is to be correct, this is the incident that got him jail time, which Marcus Curtis allegedly blames his sister Gangsta Boo for. Crunchy Black, however, states that Gangsta Boo isn't at fault, and he was the one who did what he did instead of putting time into his music career and building something as his sister did.
What's up, Esse? Still watching? Subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button.
And say, hey, I'm going to do this or do that. And I'm like, nigga, don't go do that shit, nigga. You know, give yourself some time. A lot of people who know how to rap, they think they're going to be famous the next day. You get what I'm saying? Nigga, it doesn't work like that. That time you would have spent on working on your craft and getting to where we at right now, you could have been somebody. But you want to go rob Family Dollar and then try to blame it on her and get mad at her. I just think he did some foul shit.
If there's anyone that played a role in purposely lacing her coke.
All right, man. I mean, I still don't think that because of that he would want to kill his sister, bro. I mean, that's a crazy story, but I don't think that'll be to the point where he would want her dead for no shit like that, man. And if he knows that she wasn't involved in it, I don't think it'll go that far. But allegations, we don't know the truth. Who knows, man? But damn, it's crazy, bro. Dollar General? Well, you can't mess with a Dollar General, bro. You cannot rob a Dollar General. They got them good sales for the $3 for $15 sodas, man. You cannot mess with Dollar General. They be hooking us up with them sodas, bro. 12 packs, 3 for $14. Don't mess with Dollar General. They got the best deals out there, boy. Quit playing with them.
As the detectives continued investigating the circumstances around her passing, many would recall the moment that could have been a changing point in her life that may have avoided this fate. Gangsta Boo and her partner were cast members on the reality TV show Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition. In one episode, the psychiatrist on the show, Dr. Ish Major, will call a meeting with Gangsta Boo and her partner, Emmett Flores. The reason was that he found a bag of white substance, which he concluded was some controlled substance, and questioned Gangsta Boo if it belonged to her. Gangsta Boo would become defensive and get up to leave and be done with the show due to the allegations of it being hers. Dr. Ish Major would then ask Gangsta Boo if she had problems in the past with substance abuse, and seeing she was defensive, he decided.
Yo, so they go through your luggage, huh? So they go through people's luggages and shit. That's crazy. That's hella crazy, bro. They be going through people's luggages and shit, huh? That's okay. Damn.
Decided to open the floor for her to get help by handing her an envelope, which he said were contacts that could help if she ever needed it. Gangsta Boo would later appear in one of the leading hip-hop podcasts, Drink Champs, where she blasts DJ Ish Major for his antics and stated it was all a setup and she doesn't have a problem with substance abuse. Paying closer attention to something she said while expressing her feelings on the matter, it appeared she wasn't denying using coke, but more so that they lied saying she left the bag there. At a certain part, she states when she was accused, she was wondering if something slipped out or if they found $1 in the laundry. For reference on what the statement is relating to, lines of coke are often inhaled through a rolled up bill. Gangsta Boo further expressed that she's a grown woman, and even if she was to do something, it would be tucked away in a private place, not just out in the open like that.
That's true.
Maybe if the doctor hadn't used the opportunity to also boost the show ratings and had that meeting off the record, away from the camera, Gangsta Boo would have been more receptive to his gesture of helping her overcome her substance.
Yo, that is true, bro. That's a personal shit. If somebody's going through that, if somebody is having substance abuse problems, you don't go and have a conversation and then post it online so the world can see it. You know what I mean? They don't put that shit in no damn series. They don't record it so the world can see it. So you know what I mean? I understand that part. So they be doing some scandalous shit. I think TV shows be doing some scandalous shit, and they be making problems and situations a lot worse just to get the ratings up, man. Because if they see, oh look, we got drugs in this house. Oh, if we go and sit them down and tell them, hey, we found this, we can help you, woo woo, and have the world be like, oh, she does drugs. Oh, we didn't know. Or the addicts, hey, she does drugs too. We're not the only ones. You know, stupid shit like that. But the TV shows, they be doing too much for ratings, man. We're doing way too much.
Substance abuse. But with the approach he took for the entire world to see, it's understandable why Gangsta Boo reacted the way she did. A little more tact by Dr. Ish Major, and maybe, just maybe, Gangsta Boo would have accepted assistance and be here today. If you're fighting with substance abuse, please reach out to a professional for help. Your life has a greater purpose, and there are people who love you. Life is hard, and sometimes we all fall into darkness. Gangsta Boo had recently lost her father and fell into depression. So that could have increased her dependency on coke in order to cope.
Dale Lawrence is a longtime friend of Gangsta Boo and tells WREG that the beloved rapper had recently become depressed prior to her death.
She lost her father, and that was a very big blow for her. She was a daddy's girl, and it was many nights I prayed with her and just talked her through her grief. So I'm glad to know she's at peace.
The music industry lost a true pioneer, a good soul. At the very least, let her passing be motivation to seek help in overcoming your trauma and depression.
And at the beginning of a new damn year, man. The beginning of a new damn year, she lost her life. Rest in peace to Gangsta Boo, man. Lola Mitchell, man. For real. Sad. But yeah, man, if you guys do have substance abuse, man, go get some help. Even though people, drug addicts, or if you have an issue with it, you guys always think you guys don't have an issue. But you do have an issue. You guys say I can handle it by my own. I can handle it. I can deal with it. I can get clean. You really can't. You really can't. I know. I've been around it. Um, Somebody close to me is on it, so I know what the symptoms are. I know what the lies are. I know what the sayings, the excuses, you know what I mean. I know all that shit, man. So yeah, if you're doing that, if you need help, and you think you could get through it by yourself, you can. So just go ahead and ask for help, man. It ain't gonna hurt you. But yeah, there you go, guys. That's more than what I knew. I didn't know the reason she died. So she passed away, but now I know, and it's crazy, man. Keep some Narcan with y'all, man. You never know when it might save your life. Um, they forgot to say juicy fruit. They had Glorilla on there, but what about juicy fruit, man? Y'all gotta put some juicy fruit on there, boy. She know who Gangsta Boo is. You know what I'm saying? Sexy ass juicy. But man, look, hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. If you guys want me to do any more of these, go ahead and just hit me up and I'll get down to it. You feel me? And it's your ass at home. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. And to the next one, I'm out. Thanks for the support. Subscribe to the channel. Everything's gonna be in the description. You guys want to help Essay out. Anything that's given is appreciated. And yeah, much love, man. Salute to all y'all, man. I'm out.